If you wonder what courage decision science is, you're in for a trauma bond, girlfriend, and maybe you can relate to this story. So it all starts with when I was a fourth grade girl on a stage. I was about 8 years old. I practiced for weeks and weeks for a singing competition. I knew the song cold. Then the spotlight hit me. My mind just went blank and I lost all the words. I couldn't remember a thing. A minute later, I tried to sing anyway, but off key. And 1,000 kids booed at me. And that moment taught me and my nervous system one thing, gorgeous, that being seen is dangerous. Little did I know that this trauma did carry over with me for decades. I was inside Fortune 500 companies, smart, capable, hardworking, leading teams, mentoring managers. But whenever authority questioned me, I froze again. When I was put on the spot, my brain fogged. In high stakes meetings, my voice shrank and I became invisible. And that's when I realized something critical, that this was not a confidence issue. It was not a communication issue. It was how decisions collapse under pressure happen. And that is what I'm studying, courage, decision science. And I have a bachelor degree already in decision science. And I study how humans decide under uncertainty, risks, and stress. And I also got my MBA in marketing, finance, and management organization, and focus on how people buy, lead, and run companies. Then I also lived it for 23 years at work. I observed how leaders rose, crumbled, and stalled. And I was so shocked that the one who rose wasn't the smartest one, not the hardest working ones, not the nicest one even, but the ones who could decide clearly under pressure. That's the core idea of courage, decision science. That courage is not a personality trait. It's a decision state and it can be trained. A decision states depend on clarity. When pressure hits, uncertainty spikes. Decision science shows this clearly, that your brain narrows options to survive. And that's when you freeze, you ramble in silence, over explaining, shrinking, and not because you're weak, no, because your system is trying to protect you. And courage decision science teaches you how to interrupt that moment, that pattern, how to restore clarity first. So courage can follow, and once the courage follows, then present follows. And that's why I say that this is not a communication method. It's not a mindset method. It's not even a confidence coaching. It's learning how your brain and your nervous system decides under pressure and training them to stay online. Hi, Unbreakable Leaders Path here, and I am a courage decision scientist and leadership advisor. I teach leaders how to think clearly and speak with authority, even under pressure. So you stop shrinking in the moments that matter most. So if this finally explains something that you felt for years, subscribe and join my Presence Under Pressure Masterclass.